Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. So this video is a voice over. This video is a voice over. I am recording in the middle of the night, and on the street. This is a beach town in Tamarindo, a beach town in Costa Rica. And the scene, what you are seeing, is actually not the beach area, is inside the mountain, Monte Verde, the Green Mountain. And we had a hike in the mountain, and it's a national park, and it's just so green, so lush, natural scene and natural forest. It's so beautiful to have a change. And in California, it's always a golden color, and California is short of water. But coming here to Costa Rica, to this lush tropical rainforest, it fills my tongue, it fills my lung, and every hole of my lung with freshness, with moist, and it feels so good, so unbelievably refreshing, regenerating, and good. So we walked in the forest trail, and something I have noticed that is just makes you feel good. The first thing I notice is that there is not a single piece of trash on the trail road. Sometimes, even in a lot of national park, we try to keep it well, but still from time to time you can see, well, maybe not national park, maybe in some park you can see a piece of litter, a piece of plastic drop there, you forgot. But here there is nothing of it, and it's just feels so good. Nature is kept in its very primitive stage, very primary stage, and its very best stage. And now I start to search for online about Costa Rica, about the country economy, and just search Wikipedia. Actually, the ecotourism is one of the bigger part, number 3 or something, of main industry of Costa Rica. So it is become something that is livelihood of the people. And another thing I realize that Costa Rica is one of the few countries that successfully reversed the deforestation. Now they have more forests, and they have controlled the deforestation and planted or taken care of more land to preserve it. And they have done a really wonderful job. And a quarter, I think it's a quarter of 40%, I forgot the exact number, but let's say a 40% of the country is actually national park, is preserved. And that is so very, very good of it. It makes me feel makes everyone coming here to feel that nature is being preserved, being respected. And I have the other day I passed by, I saw some beautiful parrot, and I searched. It is scarlet macaw. We will do another video about it. Actually, macaw, from endangered bird becoming, now it becomes not endangered. It's relatively common because people taking care of it. And also the tourist company, the tourists, if they see the macaw, the tourist company bring people to see these beautiful birds. It brings more tour. So it means that people's livelihood is depending on protecting the wildlife. Do I make sense? When two good things combine together to produce this symbiotic or coexisting synergy, and it is good. It's not like killing the birds, selling the feather, selling the animal makes more money. No, protecting makes actually more money, makes more people a better life. So it is going to the good direction. Okay, so much about these empty talks, not empty talk, so much about these talks. Now we are taking a look at something that really attracted me immediately, kind of immediately. So I arrived here and walked in the tropical rainforests, and then I started to notice that a lot of trees has something very different foliage, very different leaf on it. So I asked my family, I asked myself, is that parasite plants? And I go back to home, go back to hotel and searched it. And actually the plants that lives on the tropical rainforest, tall trees, are not parasite. They are not parasite. They are epiphyte. Epi, I think about the word epiphany, EpiPen. I do not know EpiPen, what is the EpiPen's meaning, but epiphany and epiphyte. Epi means above and upon. So epiphany is, it's a religious term. It's going to heaven, going up. And epiphyte is a kind of plant that lives by the tree, and it's different from parasite because they do not suck the energy of the tree. They do not suck the tree sap. They do not get energy from the tree. And they only use the high altitude of the tree, because in forest, I'm sorry, on top there is a fan. There must be quite noisy there. Let me move a little bit and come to another place. And here might be better, you have less noise, right? So they are not getting the energy. They are not getting nutrition from the tree. And in tropical rainforest, every plant, if you want to have photosynthesis, you need to sunshine, right? And these plants, these epiphyte plants, does not have a mean to get sunshine because they are low. So they go climb on the top trees, so that when they are on the tree, oh, this is mushroom, and it's another kind of plant. I do not understand yet, but looking at so many mushroom on the tree, it makes me my body has my skin, I cannot see it, but nature has it, so I took picture of it. I will not look at it. And okay, let's continue with this epiphyte, this kind of plants. They take a free ride on the tall tree, but they are only the renters, kind of renters. They live on the tall tree, but they do not consume the tall tree. They do not eat them. They do not suffocate the tree, and they only get the tall altitude. And epiphyte, this kind of plants, they have their own photosynthesis, and actually they produce some kind of mouse or some kind of a nutrition for the tree. And this kind of symbiotic relationship has developed through 30,000 years evolution until reaching to a coexisting, symbiotic coexisting state. And it actually makes me think about the synchronize. Synchronize, it means same. Symphony, and sympathy is the same passage, same thoughts. Symbiotic is co-living environment, right? Co-living condition or co-living mechanism. And it took 30,000 years to reach the stage of of this symbiotic coexisting stage, and it has been coexisted for 15,000 years. So altogether, it's actually 30 plus 15. It's 45,000 years ago. It started this. I do not know. I am just doing a little bit of mathematics. Anyway, it's a long time ago. Maybe they were struggling, maybe they were fighting, and at the end of the day, they reached to a certain agreement. Okay, I take a free ride. I am not eating your food. I only live there, and I pay your rent. Let's live together. So it has this very interesting relationship. And I took notice of these plants, and it's almost like visiting our local nursery shops, local plant shops. All the nursery plants are actually, they have all these kind of big leaf. Maybe another time I will show you all this. But actually, when you go to local nursery, you will see a lot of these indoor plants. And those indoor plants are actually these kind of epiphyte plants. And one typical example is, you get it, is orchid. The orchid we bought from a grocery store, from a different plant store, they are one of these epiphyte. So this is why they do not need a lot of nutrition. They do not need big, good soil. And I remember in Chinese painting, when I learned Chinese painting, and one of the reasons we like to paint orchid is because of this virtue in themselves. They live in very bad condition, very bad land condition. Okay. A go-go is coming here. A xian, a dog, is coming here. Okay, so they live in very bad condition. They do not need fertile land, and they do not need a lot of nutrition. They need sunshine to get the photosynthesis, and only some water, some moist, and they can live long and they can have beautiful flower. And all these, this is the same to a lot of the indoor plants we are seeing, that they do not need much nutrition. There is a special kind. In China we have it. It does not need anything. We have a bowl of water, and then the plant will grow on top of that bowl of water, because they do not need much other nutritions. And one friend made comment that this is why you see a lot of orchid we bought is actually not from soil. They are covered with some wood chips or some wood, and that is one of the reasons, because they only need sunshine. They do not need too much things. This is why indoor plants, we just need to fill them with water. We do not need to give them much nutrition, much fertilizers. I think it's better not to give any fertilizer, right? They were wild, and they will be wild if you, it is more natural if you do not give too much fertilizer, right? Yeah. And also, Costa Rica is one of the biggest exporter of coffee, of banana, of pineapple, and of these natural plants. That totally makes sense, right? So I totally enjoyed this trip, and seeing this just so interesting to learn something new. Okay, maybe I will stop here, and I hope look at this foliage. Oh, this is so lush. So I will stop here. I wish you look at this. It's I will not stop here. And please excuse me for the bad fans noise. I cannot stop it. I try to stop, but it just does not stop. It's only getting from strong fire to not so strong fire. I think I have seen this kind of very rough, rooty trees in Hawaii, and in Hawaii there was this kind of trees I think I saw it in Hawaii or somewhere, and the Jurassic Park movie was taken with this kind of a tree's root. Just so interesting. Okay, I wish you happy every day. I love you. I really do. Do 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 do. Cuckoo, bye bye.